Um, Ladies and gentlemen, this is Professor Euloge and Nkounkou, the first Doctor of Philosophy in International Petroleum, Minerals and Energy, who are a permanent international attorney, expert and a diplomat in petroleum, minerals and energy of the United Nations, and who are elected Secretary General of United Nations. Today was September 19, 2022, and just a short message for those who are worried. Yesterday, I think I passed the message. I passed the message that I'm okay. I'm okay. You can see me. I'm not in suit, but you can see that your elected Secretary General of the United Nations is okay, and we will continue to fight. Donc pour ceux et celles qui s'inquiétaient beaucoup, notre secrétaire général a été détruit par les armes biologiques et tout ça là, j'ai battu tout ça. J'ai battu tous les services secrets. Personne ne peut faire un doctorat en droit international du pétrole, des minerais, de l'énergie qui touche la planète entière, les compagnies, les multinationales, les États, les secrets d'État et tout ça. Personne ne peut faire ça si vous ne battez pas chaque service secret. Donc pour être là, monter au top, pour que la communauté internationale puisse nous reconnaître, nous avons battu chaque service secret et réduit chaque service secret à ce que Trump disait shit wall. Donc humilier les services secrets, les services d'intelligence qui ne valent absolument rien. Donc nous allons très bien. We are well. The first message we have is about the first message we have is about Paraguay. Yes, there are people who are suffering in Paraguay there, but all Latin America, because you can see at United States of America how they say that the border security was not there, was a fiction, was a lie and everything. So we are not going to get in internal affairs. Our job as elected Secretary General to see how to save these all Latino-American people. There are people in Venezuela, they locked down Venezuela, Cuba. When you go in Cuba, you know, when you're an island, you go to Cuba, there are many beggars, there are many no food, you know. In Cuba, it's sad. Venezuela, sad. How about Bolivia? So they are taking back their land since Evo Morales fight a lot to give the land to their owner, autochthon. And that the matter preoccupy us, but it's not the matter that we went to eat in restaurants. When we say that we will go only with my wife and the casque bleu. But there is an emergency about the Latino-America, That's why a priest said, oh, I'm not going to tell you here in church, please let us have lunch and, to respect the priest. So if a priest play the game, or because I saw that they call him when his phone is ringing. So if the priest break ecclesiastic moral, that is not our problem, okay? Or to transform this meeting with the priest as a trap. We are not like that. We don't get in futility, okay? Futility for 8, futility of 4. We don't get in futility. We focus about the real Latin American, because even if you're here in Swiss, we are seeing how Latin Americans have been mistreated. Also, my preoccupation is growing about Africa. There is no one in Africa right now. In the past, we had Kwame Nkrumah, we have many leaders, but today we don't have any leader. Okay, we don't have any leader. We have just the young leader, and some leader go to take money to SASSOU in my country. They are losers, because if you go to the people that have many blood in their heart, in their hands, and they will continue to do so. It's terrible. It's terrible. So in Africa, we preoccupate about the people of Tigray, no food and everything. They lock the city. We preoccupate the people of Sudan, people of RCA, people of Cameroon, and people north of Cameroon. But in general, Cameroon is down. There are many beggars in Cameroon. The only way just to get in Freemasonry, so to survive, they will say that we don't have a choice. No, you have a choice. Me, I have a choice. I'm here in front of enemy. I told the enemy that I have a choice. And my choice, you can see me, they poison me, but I'm here to tell my enemy that we never will bow down, we never will be associated with your statue of criminal. You are Freemasonry, criminal organization, and we never will have this statue to be associated with you. We will work with the people that need their economy to move forward for all. Another case is about Thanksgiving. Thanksgiving to the mother from North Korea again. Thank you for your support. We never will forget you. They were among the women support us, support change. Don't get discouraged, don't give up, because we are just, you win, we win, okay? You win. Your vote matter, that we win election. We are waiting just the transfer power. So we are not there about the United Nations. Know that also United Nations, like Antonio Guterres said that if you want United Nations to unite and then put the leader that they voted has, Professor Nkounkou, they voted has, and will guarantee this unity. You will call United Nations. But if you go to put, if you want United Nations to disunite, it will be difficult. United Nations it will be difficult for all people, because why we have to go there? Because there is a permanent danger at the United Nations. Imagine United Nations have many reports. Okay, don't say that if I don't have access physically in the building. Don't say that we don't have biomathematics, we don't have a connection. We have a connection everywhere, even if in Israel, even if in Palestine, in Lebanon, Afghanistan, even if in the compound of UK, to investigate, even if in Texas, even if everywhere in Kazakhstan, Uzbekistan, Tajikistan, even if in India we have connection. You see our elder came to check our hand. So in the United Nations there is many reports are waiting, many reports, and they cannot read this report. Those are there are not competent to read one by one. When you have more than 1,000 reports are waiting, and each day or each month there is 500 reports are coming, and you cannot. People complain, people disappear, people. People disappear, people complain, and this electricity, I don't know, this electricity, okay. So people disappear, there are many reports. There are falsification of report at the UN. Falsification of report of UN. So the people are victims are waiting, and there are some countries have a conflict. Many reports are waiting. So no one can do that today. Know that the regime of Biden and Obama is there to cover crime. And that's my message also to Black Americans. They are using that vote because of your ancestor die for it. The question is what Obama did in the past. I am the one give you the statue, international statue here at the United Nations. I give to Black America. Black America never have international statue. I give. They go to take. They put Mandela. Okay, Mandela was good because he became Freemassonery of Malta after mistreating him. But me, I always think about a group, association, community. So I'm the one give you a statue. It's not Obama, it's not Biden, but they were in the power 2 terms. They need to do it. They came back. Now they are fighting just to win election. But Obama is using. Okay, I don't mind if there are people that are like in Georgia, Stacey Abrams have to win. I will cooperate with Trump, with the Republican, the Senator Warnock, and in Georgia, Senator Warnock and Stacey Abrams, I will influence Republican that to let her win, because this is my own blood, Stacey Abrams. Okay, this is my own blood. But in general, Democrat, look at what Democrats are doing. So they are using you. Me, I never ask Black American money. I never ask. Tell me. So do you think that I don't have some need and I'm in oppression every day? I'm in oppression. They put me poison in toothpaste, in chocolate, in food, in what I drink, everywhere. But I'm still fighting for Black Americans. I succeeded under oppression to put your statue at the United Nations. So I don't do that because you deny Obama and you love me. No, that's my way how to help you, and I will help you more when I sit at the New York. But even if the situation of United Nations right now, no one can succeed to settle. There are many reports like this. They send me a photo. There are many reports like this. Il y a beaucoup de rapports. Il y a beaucoup de rapports de l'ONU. And the United Nations is never will work until we build one. Les Nations Unies ne vont pas marcher jusqu'à ce que je sois assis là-bas pour travailler avec d'autres experts imposés. Parce que le leader qui travaille, vous ne pouvez pas travailler en communauté. J'ai travaillé avec Obama, mais quand je suis seul, j'ai fait des prouesses au Kenya et ici en Suisse d'ailleurs. Il y a des choses que je n'ai pas développées à la Maison Blanche. Et il y a des choses que je ne veux pas développer ici en Suisse. C'est seulement à New York quand je serai assis là. Donc il y a beaucoup de rapports des personnes disparues, des femmes violées, des personnes décapitées et tout ça. Il y a beaucoup de rapports et il y a beaucoup d'argent qu'on a mis en jeu pour changer ces rapports, pour falsifier ces rapports. Donc il y a beaucoup de travail au niveau des Nations Unies. There are many reports that they had it, women had it, men, the whole family, the people disappear, and no one. And many reports like this. I received the photo. It's not Antonio Guterres who will do that. It's not their team, because they cannot do it alone. It's impossible. Because themselves, they enroll in Freemasonry, so they have to follow the will of silence or to be in solidarity with the criminal. That's how things are working. And also technically, the veto does the work. Le veto, il faut oublier le veto. Parce que la plupart des membres du Conseil de sécurité ont commis des crimes, sont allés en guerre, voient la Russie et l'Ukraine actuellement, les États-Unis d'Amérique en guerre. Il y a même des Américains qui se sont impliqués pour tuer la reine, y compris Obama. Donc les États-Unis ne peuvent pas avoir de veto. Regarde la France, le carnage au Congo-Brazzaville, c'est un carnage, la France. Nous n'avons pas tué les Français, mais les Français nous ont tués. Donc on peut mettre un président français, président du Conseil de sécurité, ça c'est passager, ça ne règle pas le problème. Les vétos ne marchent pas. Les vétos ne marchent pas. Donc il faut oublier déjà les vétos, parce que les 5 membres du Conseil de sécurité sont impliqués dans des crimes contre l'humanité, des crimes graves. Donc les Nations Unies n'existent plus. Les Nations Unies n'existent plus. United Nations doesn't exist anymore forget about veto, because the 5 members of Security of Concern have commit offense of crime against humanity. And every time, every day is passing, people are dying, so the reports are coming. So the Security Council does the function, supposed to care about people, to ensure to this generation and many next, peace and security does to work. The veto does to work. Because how you can have a veto, you get sanction to Iran, but at the same time yourself, you are in Ukraine for the war, to sponsor the war or to participate to the war. That's the work. So United Nations need to be rebuilt. And we have idea, we work for United Nations for a long time. We will, when we meet at New York, we will give our vision and how we see we have the best chance of success to lead new United Nations. Remember that the United Nations we have here came out when that humanity faced the war. Humanity faced the war, and the Société des Nations, nation company, didn't work. Society of Nation failed, and then they tried to build United Nations. You see that today United Nations is just a building. Okay, we don't care about the building. We can take the Palais de Congrès in my country. The building you see here is the same, the Palais de Congrès to my country. It's the same, you see ICC in Kenya. So we can take the building there, write just the United Nations, and they continue to work. So Antonio Guterres is right to say that if we need the United Nations remain united, then the people around the world voted for one African from Congo, Professor Euloge and Nkounkou. You saw them, and they are not a digital people. You see people of Russia. It's the first time a black talked with the people of Russia and they clap. People of Ukraine and they clap. People of Sri Lanka, they clap. People of India, people of America. You see people of America coming. People of UK. People of France, you didn't see them, but people of France were there. So, c'est la majorité qualifiée. Okay? Il n'y a pas toujours l'unanimité, but the best way is la majorité qualifiée. So they voted for us. So only the man can unite all United Nations is me and contribute to rebuild. But from now, people are in danger because the United Nations, you see the MONUSCO in DRC is carnage. MINUSMA in Mali, carnage. They kill a crime against humanity. I didn't know, Côte d'Ivoire, there are many. So today, Côte d'Ivoire is, even if divided, you don't see Soros, you don't see Blé Goudé, you don't see everybody. You see in Balochistan, people continue to disappear. You see in Sri Lanka, you see in India, even if India, you see Brazil, that what I went to see, to hear in a restaurant, Brazil and Argentina, Brazil collapse. Okay, Brazil collapse. So there is no hope. They can lie to you on TV and everything, but you know that there is no hope. It's the first time I left America, but American travel to follow me. You will follow me if I decided to go to rest in my country. I will always have an audience of people who will visit me. So that the problem is not a building for me. Those come at the place of nation, they don't care about the building. They don't ask me if I'm married. That means I have this mission of we people. I have this term of we people. And that's why I told to my wife, could you help me for this destiny of we people? And she said yes. So I cannot, so that what you have to know, United Nations, les Nations Unies n'existent plus, le veto ne peut plus marcher, rien du tout. On ne peut pas mettre le président du Conseil de sécurité en français et de l'autre côté en anglais, alors que l'Angleterre est impliquée dans l'assassinat du prince Philippe. L'Angleterre est impliquée dans... Il y a des démissions en cascade. On les a vus, Johnson, Theresa May, des démissions en cascade. Donc on ne peut pas le faire. Et vous voyez ce qui se passe aux États-Unis. Donc les vétos et tout ça, ça ne marche pas. Ça ne marche pas. La MUNISMA, la MUNISCO, il y a des rapports encore. Encore une fois, j'ai reçu des photos. Il y a des rapports jusqu'au plafond là-bas. D'autres rapports sont falsifiés. Donc c'est beaucoup de travail. Il faut que je m'assoie. Il faut que je regarde chaque rapport, analyser, appliquer les biomathématiques pour trouver la vérité. Donc voilà à peu près ce que nous avons. On ne peut pas laisser les femmes comme ça. When United Nations doesn't exist anymore, everybody will do what they want. They will do what they want, and it's dangerous for the country that lead. When I hear that Kenya is leading by Denis Sassou Nguesso, oh, my fellow Kenyan, I'm very, very worried about you, but I will stand by Denis Sassou Nguesso. It's terrible. It's terrible. Just for money and things like that. But we are not going to, until that, we will continue to work to change, to lead this change. My program is known already and accepted by all nations. So there is no problem. We cannot leave a woman like that. We cannot leave the world with the media are lying, that they catch him speaking loudly, that the futility we cannot get in. Or in a restaurant, no. He did whatever they want, no. I went to the priest. If I went, I make exception that my wife is not there, and the casque bleu is just emergency of people of Latino-America are dying on the road. They call me to give me the report, and in Argentina, Brazil, and Bolivia, and Uruguay, you saw a woman came, Angela came. So they. So that the message we have, and thank you so much. Just a small message that to tell you I'm okay. Let us on this weekend. Let us meet at the place of nation this weekend. Today or September 19, 2022. Let us meet at the United Nations. Okay, United Nations. place of United Nations. Don't enter inside, because you are the one who will escort me when I will enter inside. Don't get inside. Don't get inside of United Nations. If they propose you money, don't go. There is nothing will be there. United Nations is down. America is broken. Nothing is working right now. So if we don't pray, America will, between Republican, Democrat, America will go to civil war. If you don't pray. And the first people will face, it's a black America. So we people around the world, we're still working, and we will talk tomorrow. But this weekend, Saturday and Sunday, no, Friday, Saturday and maybe Sunday, I'm not sure, but Friday and Saturday, I will be at the Place of Nation to give you the program that we have to sit at New York. If you don't sit there, you will die, they will threaten you, you will be mistreated, even if they send you money. You know, the people send you money, they know when your money will finish and when you will need them again. My program is simple, it's a permanent cash for all. It's simple. So that will be, this program is adopted by Credit Suisse here, l'indépendance financière. They adopted it here in Switzerland. There are many banks and they adopted cash for all, l'indépendance financière pour tout le monde. So no one succeeds, even if in global finance, to put planetary and global finance program for all. So yeah, about Elizabeth, I'm still trusting that I don't want to see the funeral. You know, I'm still trusting that she's alive. But if you wronged her, in the case you wronged Elizabeth, because it's a long time I didn't get a news. I was requesting to Kate to give me a news information. But our experts are there, and the time will come we will talk about Elizabeth. Okay, Elizabeth. Elizabeth have to know is my partner. I didn't find a woman that understand first our program. She was the first to understand our program. Okay, we have a debate about, because she supports cheating of my wife, and the Press Philippe said, no, the wife, the good wife, that's the cheat. And I saw their debate was constructive. Okay, the debate was constructive because Prince Philippe was fighting for me, and Elizabeth fighting for my wife. They debate, and so the one cheat me, I never cheat. I never been sodomized. I never been homosexual, drug and everything. So, but their debate were constructive. We didn't go to the war in the UK, and we politely we showed the case of Zimbabwe. We saw the case. In my profile, you will see Zimbabwe. So Zimbabwe are in my heart. You will see it. We saw the case of Zambia, of South Africa, and some country of Commonwealth, Malawi, and to negotiate. But I'm there for negotiate. I'm not there for operation. But if they impose us a war, we don't have choice to defend ourselves. That's Article 51 of the Charter of United Nations. But our job is to maintain peace, to build peace around the world. But we have to tell you also the truth. There is no longer United Nation. No longer. So me and Antonio Guterres have to meet and to discuss because he said change need the right direction. So we have to meet. In the possession of one, not enemy. In the possession of power, we have to meet. He has a vision, we have a vision, and to rebuild, but not a veto. Nothing will work, nothing from United Nations. Okay? And for Black Americans, don't be used by our ancestors. But our ancestors, oh no, they die for it. Yes, they die for it. But what me, I did your program, I bring your case. You see, even if it's Jesse Jackson, please leave. Jesse Jackson, I never be ashamed to love Black America. Obama never do that. Like this. So, what the Democrat did, what the Republican did, it's you have to choose. But the people of Georgia have to know, and President Trump and President Bush, I need Senator Warnock to win the seat in Georgia. I need Stacey Abrams to win Abrams. So I called everybody to vote for them. And also about Kenya, we will continue to work. We don't accept Denis Sassou Nguesso come to control Kenya and the DRC, and Denis Sassou Nguesso doesn't have any single competence, any single competence. That's the truth, okay? But this is, I'm saying this before I sit there. I sit at New York. Thank you. God bless all nations, people of Bangladesh, people around the world. Thank you.